Here's a little green cross techno for everybody. If anybody joins in, just give a shout. Onelovedtube Discord from the heart. Gotta react to our bot up in read here first. I've got it all working again. You can also use the T exclamation point self roll, which will allow you to react to a message to get permission to chat into our community. As per your message says here, guys, you're agreeing to the rules by reacting.
Duke's not in the studio.
What's going on?
You're here. Never mind.
I'm poking around.
Wait, so when you moved to Saskatchewan, right? Wouldn't you be in a really rural area without very much internet?
Possibly, I'm not sure.
Oh, I see. Well, you should look into Starlink for internet service. I know it doesn't have data caps and it has pretty decent upload speed. Might be able to use that for your stuff.
That's separate from, that'd be like a cellular service?
No. It's high speed satellite. It's a new upcoming satellite service.
I think that would be better than that other thing that I was looking at, because that seems like it still relays on top of the existing internet services.
What were you looking at exactly?
What was it called? Can't even remember. Join their server, but it's on the other computer.
What was that, Althea?
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, they don't have as much deployments as Starlink. Starlink is like global and it's a little faster, I think. Can be.
Well, and it'd be more of a broadband for like distance rather than small local networks. It seemed like the Althea was designed on like local deployments. You still end up with having to have an access point.
Yeah.
Building out from the ground up, working with local, infrastructure to try create the plug-in, whereas if you're doing satellite, you could essentially drop into the middle of nowhere as long as you get a connection.
Yeah, pretty much. Just something to look at. I hope I can try to qualify at some point because I'm in a rural area and I would definitely make use of it.
Yeah, I'm not going to be in like a super rural area, but I don't even really know anything about it or if it's actually happening or anything yet, to be honest. But
Oh no, it is. There's people's already subscribed to it that already have service.
I mean for me moving, not sure.
Oh, yeah, gotcha.
But we have this opportunity that possibly we might be able to live with someone for free, so it'd be just a matter of making sure their internet covers what we require.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Things are
I hope someday I can get that. If I can get 20 megabits upload, I could easily do a encoding server and have that running.
Yeah, I can only pull a constant 10 on mine unless I pay for like a business or a premium package, which then it's still not consistent, right? Like they say up to 25 megabytes per second with mine, but I only get 10. So like if I go up to the 50 megabyte package, I may not get much more. The weird thing. And then like download is basically unlimited in comparison. You upgrade to the next package and you're not going to be able to find many places that can pull a terabyte a second kind of idea download speeds. Today I'm just testing Green Cross's music with a little bit of copyright. I'm wondering, I don't think he's actually submitted his to like the copyright bots, so we should be good that way. He's given me permission to use it.
Gotcha.
Double checking. My audio sounds fine, right? Like I'm not crapping out or anything?
No. No, you
Good.
sound alright. Yeah, eventually, if I do ever get a decent internet connection, I'd want to have an upload server so people can upload and encode and just have their stuff get encoded for low cost. So I know that's a big deal. Can be a
Paying
big
for
deal.
a server is pretty intensive.
Yeah. If you have all physical stuff, you don't have to worry about paying for a server. Just internet.
gotta admit, green grass, this is a strange one. There you go, buddy. Now you should be able to chat in, push to talk. Or using video, you can jump on video. Glad to have you join me in here, Taylor.
Hey, buddy.
There you are. What's going on?
Hey, bud.
So if you throw on your video, share your video, you could actually come on the stream. We're live right now. There you are.
What's up? There you are, bud. What's
Here,
happening?
pop you up. Right on.
Right on. There we go.
So now you're technically a part of the Onelovedtube community live stream.
Yeah, that sounds alright. It'll be good for the bus rides. Gives me something to do.
Yeah, buddy.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do, because those rides are kind of lame.
Yeah.
Here, let me
all I do is do sports apps and shit. Oh, there
here's
you
my
are.
studio.
Yeah, I know. I've seen it. It's dope. You gotta come to.
Yeah, for sure. It's taken a long time to get it to this point. I think your connection's probably crapping out on you. Might be best if you drop your video. It's the only trouble with mobile.
Do that.
Yeah.
There
you go.
Much. Is that better?
Yep.
Yeah, you can hear me now.
Yeah. To do
Okay.
good video, you gotta be on Wi-Fi usually.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's pretty intensive on your data.
Oh, is it? Well, I don't want to kill my data, even though I have shot open.
Yeah.
You know?
It wouldn't be too bad for you.
Yeah, because I have shot open, so I can go anywhere and use any Wi-Fi. So if I'm at the exchange, I just get the Wi-Fi from the fire hall because they have shot.
Yeah.
So if I just sit at that bus stop, you know where the bathrooms are.
Mm-hmm.
I just get pretty much full bars from sitting at the bus stop.
Right on.
So
yeah, that would be perfect because you'd be able to sit there and chat in while you wait.
Yeah, exactly. And I usually I'm usually catch the 70 just to get a little bit early, so I use day passes anyways. So I sometimes get rides, but I'm not doing rides because I don't want to get narked on anymore.
Yeah, this whole COVID thing is kind of, people are really anal about it.
It's not even that. It was that whole fucking stupid that whole non-threat that I made, that they said that I threat with violence, but really it's just bullshit because there was no threat with violence.
No, it was.
And then the fact that they skipped the step and just gave me a suspension is fucking ridiculous because I've never been written. Because I never was written. It's a complete joke. I'm still fired up about it, and I'm gonna go to work if I want to say something stupid, but whatever.
Yeah, just play the higher card and try say as little as possible.
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna just have to. Just when I think it's the sketchy people, I'll just duck down, and then when I think it's when I know it's the cool crew, I'll just start being myself again.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Bullshit.
Oh, that's the corporate battle, right? As I was saying, they made that shift when they were bought out, and it seems like everything they're doing now is all just to try push, troublesome people out, and they're getting good. No, they're catching the good employees in the crossfire. Like they made it difficult for me. Now they're making it difficult for you.
Like, it's just silly because I've never had a complaint and a write-up, and then boom, I say something stupid on a private conversation, and next thing I know, they're doing an investigation on me and thinking if I'm a bad mamma jamma.
It's
But
so
I'm not
ridiculous.
But I'm not a bad mamma jamma because I wear my heart on my sleeve and I'm there for my friends. Like I don't see where someone thinks that I'm this fucking big bad wolf.
I honestly think it's just the oversensitivity of some people.
That's
There's no longer a real support for free speech. It's just free speech when it falls within social acceptance.
yeah, it's fucking retarded or ridiculous, I'd say, because like half this shit I don't mean, and like if I was serious, it would have just been like a screaming. It would have just been like a little stern talking to. It wouldn't have been. I wouldn't be screaming at the person. Like it wouldn't be like a Claire and I fight. You know what I mean? It would be like a stern talking to, going like, "What the fuck, bud? Like, why are you doing this to me?" You know?
All comes down to like the language. You know, people are really sensitive about what you say and do. So you go back just 20 years ago, and people could say the word, the N word, without facing any scrutiny. But now it's like you get scrutinized whether or not you're a black guy or a white guy.
Yeah, I just don't understand what someone has to do. Why someone's out to get me.
It's posturing, bro. You know, everybody is trying to get to the highest place on the totem pole, and when they do that, they're usually pushing other people below themselves to get there.
Yeah, but like, I don't know. It's just seems fishy-ishy.
Yeah, just watch what you say. That's all you can do, right?
Yeah. And like, I don't know what's gonna happen. I hope that it's now that I've faced my suspension and like we can just look past this. You know what I mean? Like it's like a hockey player who gets a 2-game suspension and a fine. You know, once he serves his 2 games and he pays his fine, it's pretty much fucking done deal. You know, like it's just like okay, he's done his suspension, he's paid his fine, he's good to go. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's the best way to look at it, because it's also like you're best not to hold on to anything, because that'll make it difficult too.
Yeah, exactly. So like I'm hoping that I've served my suspension. I went back Friday. People saw my presence. They go, okay, he's got this tape on his nose. He's hopefully learned his lesson, not gonna fucking say something asshole-ish. And that's the best way to put it.
Yeah. Just remember, exercise your filter.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna have to do, bud. Because people are sensitive these days. They don't have a lot of thick skin left anymore in this world.
No. Oh, no.
Like with me, I got thick skin. You can say something at me, and I'm just gonna be okay. Fair point. Like, oh man, I'm worried about tomorrow. I can tell you that much. Just because like I was worried about Friday, but now all the big bosses are back, and like now it's like. But like I said, I'm hoping that it's just gonna get blown over because I've served my 2-day suspension. I've paid my fine, like technically by losing out on that money, right? So I've paid my fine. I've done my 2-game suspension. It's time just to fucking buckle down and go back to work. You know what I mean?
Well, you know they're gonna try and make an example of it in some way. They'll say something to you just to emphasize they're in control still.
Oh, I know that they're in control. They don't have to emphasize anything.
But they will. They will.
Wait, what? They're gonna pull me in on Monday. They're gonna pull me on my Monday and say, "Hey, have you learned your lesson?" I'm gonna be like, "Yeah, don't be a fucking idiot."
Basically, that's the usual, right? You just agree, yes, I'm an idiot. Okay, thank you. Let me go back to work.
Yeah, I agree. I said something foolish. I'm well aware, and I apologize for that. And I even wrote an apology letter. And like I even said, like, I'm sorry that I offended you. I was just blowing smoke. I didn't mean to say like scare anybody or make anybody afraid of me. Just let's fucking push this under the rug and let's go.
Yeah.
You know, because that's all I want to do for tomorrow. Is I don't want any more bullshit. I just want to fucking go to work, do my 8 hours, do the things I need to do, and get out.
Well, I mean, if you've already written a letter of apology, you've done all you need to do to you know, neutralize the situation if there is one.
I've written apology. I've done my 2-day suspension, and I missed it on that pay. So I've written a letter. I've paid my fine, and I've done my 2-game suspension. I'm pretty much. It should be blown over now.
Yeah, should be good. You should be good.
You know what I mean? I've paid my fines. I not really a fines. I'm just kind of using hockey terms because did.
It makes sense. It actually does.
What, my hockey slang?
Yeah.
Well, yeah. It's you pay your fines. You get a 1 or 2 game suspension, and then fucking you go back on the ice and you start playing your game again. I just want to look at that the same way. Is I've paid my fines by missing my 2.5 days of work. I was on the bench. I sat at home for 2 days, did nothing, and then fucking I'm off the bench. Yeah,
buddy. Yeah.
All
buddy. You could hope for is just to get right back into it.
Yeah.
That said, where are you off to?
I just went and bought a new bike cover because I got my bike back from my parents' house. So I went to downtown to go drop my rent off because I had to go downtown anyways. So I dropped my rent check and then I hopped on the bus and went to Canadian Tire and got just a water-resistant bike cover for my bike because it's sitting on the back porch.
That's a good idea. Yeah, the weather around here corrodes your bike quick.
Yeah, that's why I got a weather cover because it's been in my parents' house since we got our balconies redone. So since the balconies are redone, I can put my bike back out on the balcony and have it back. But I just want to keep it protected by getting a bike cover so the chain doesn't get rusted and all that garbage.
Yeah. You
and then I'm going to go my
bike much these days?
No, just been skating. I really enjoy just taking the skate and just going on that to point 8 to where I need to go. But Claire has a bike, so in the summertime we do go like bike rides to the beach and go smoke weed and have a couple drinks on the beach. It's mainly for the summer to go with Claire, but if I'm like gonna go out by myself and just dry out, I'm gonna take my skate.
Yeah. I've been thinking about a bike for me and Mel. They're pricey though to get a good one.
Yeah, to get a good one, but if you don't get, you can get a decent one with decent suspension, like with decent components for like $500.
Yeah, that's still a pretty good chunk of money when I got to get 2 of them.
Yeah, it's $1,000 for 2.
Eventually.
Get one for. Yeah, and then Claire's doing work at home, and I'm just gonna go to my buddy's house and play some video games.
Right on. What are you playing?
Some NBA.
Yeah, doesn't surprise me.
Some basketball. They have hockey too, but they're really, really good at that game, and I've just been getting smoked. So I'm gonna
go with the alternative.
With NBA, I can actually put up a fight and almost win, and I have won. So I have more.
Try level the playing field.
Yeah. But I'm gonna go do that. This is really cool, and I can come back on my bus ride tomorrow if you're not doing anything.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I'll be on my bus ride.
What time do you head to work?
10. If I catch the 70, I'm on it by 10:50 or 9:50, and if I catch the 75 or the 30:75, I'm on it at 10 o'clock. So I'll just send you a text and say, hey, I'm on the bus now if you want to do it.
I'll more than likely be on stream doing my thing at about that time. So yeah, just feel free to join in.
Oh yeah, and I'll send you a text or something. I'll see how it works.
Right on, buddy.
Okay, buddy. You have a wonderful day, and I'll see you tomorrow.
For sure. Thanks for joining in.
Yeah, no problem.
See you then.
See you then.
I love his laugh. Crusty laugh. That's my boy Taylor, everybody. Co-worker from Portofino. Good buddy. We know each other personally here in Victoria. He's a veteran baker for Portofino establishment he was complaining about. Started going through corporate shift a couple years ago. They're really knuckling down with their policies. Anyways, that's about it for today. Is Onelovedtube community live stream. Just testing my playlist situation. Looks like it is doing pretty good. Automatically pumps me into another playlist by Green Cross. Don't have to worry about copyright issues. He's given me verbal permission as long as I showed him out. So don't forget to like and subscribe. Green Cross Techno on YouTube. Green Cross on DTube, guys. Dookie out.